to yet again another video of mine. You're watching Aman here on Taur Beauty. So in today's video I wanted to create a super easy, simple New Year's Eve, very simple glam. So I wanted to show you guys how I achieve my very simple step-by-step makeup. So this year, as you guys know, with the current climax and the current situation of the world, I wasn't sure, and I know that majority of us will not be leaving our homes for New Year's Eve. So I wanted to create something on a different angle. I wanted to create something very cool, very subtle, very simple, something very realistic. So if you guys are still wanting to put on a little bit of makeup just because you want to take a few photos, or if you guys just want to know how I achieve my day-to-day simple makeup, I thought this video would be perfect for you guys. I wanted to wish you guys all a very happy New Year's in advance, a happy new 2021 ahead of us. Please everyone be positive, everyone remember their goals, everyone be cheerful, and this year is going to be an amazing one for us. Remember, we don't want to look in the past, we don't want to think of 2020 as a negative one. It was just a year which taught us to appreciate the better things in life. So taking everything from last year and making it positive and taking it into the future to make it even more positive and bloom as much as possible. I wanted to wish you all a very happy new year. And if you guys want to see how I achieve this look, then carry on into the video. So welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we just will be doing some very simple makeup. So I've wanted to do a New Year's Eve tutorial for you guys, I think since the whole of December. I did want to have a lot of makeup tutorials for you guys, but things just didn't go the way they were supposed to, and I didn't make any videos. Even for the festive season, I believe I only managed to get 2 videos up for you guys. So for the longest time I was sitting here and I was thinking of what New Year's Eve makeup I can do for you guys, and I wanted to go in with a whole big glam look and just do a whole glam makeup tutorial. But then I thought about it, and I thought, with everything happening in the world with COVID, most of us will not be going out. I mean, some of you may still live in an area where you can go out, but me, I will not be going out on New Year's Eve. So I just thought I want to create some nice kind of a cool tone, simple makeup. Whether I will still create a glam makeup look just depends on whether I have time to make a video, edit and upload for you guys. But in today's video, we will be kind of keeping it nice and simple, taking it down a little notch. So yeah, so let's just get into the makeup, and we can just kind of talk through about life as well. So the first things first, I've already done some skincare as soon as I came out of the shower. So the first thing I went in was with this caffeine solution. This is by The Ordinary. So this is the caffeine solution 5% plus EGCG. So I went in with this one here and just applied this kind of in my eye contour. And then I went in with the Buffet, the multi-technology peptide serum, also by The Ordinary, and I just applied this all over the face and then just massaged this in. And then lastly I went in with a moisturizer. So the moisturizer I've been using recently is the Inky List Peptide Moisturizer, and these basically, the Buffet and these are both peptide like products. So this one and this one is both kind of like anti-aging and reducing like aging lines. So I've spoken to you guys many times if you guys are regulars here on my channel. If not, down below hit the subscribe button so you can become a regular. But I've just been using these just because I was worried about aging and things like that. So today I am going to go in with some product. So the first things first, I usually go in with a primer. So the primer which I always use is the YSL Blur Primer. So we're just going to go in with this. I'm not going to take too much because today's makeup, like I've mentioned to you guys, is kind of like a simple at-home makeup look that we're doing. I'm just going to take this and gently massage this into my face. So this is just some really nice, so this is just a really nice Blur Primer. I absolutely love this. This just leaves the entire face just feeling really nice and flat. It literally just gives my face a flat surface so that the makeup can just sit on this really, really nicely. So this is what I will be using first. And then just on top of this, I'm going to go in with my foundation. And I will be going in with today's foundation, which is the NARS Longwear Radiant Foundation and the Natural Radiant. My shade in this is Valencia. I have mentioned to you guys previously, I think on one of my vlogs, I have already got a review for this foundation and what I think of this foundation. I will link it down below in the description bar, and you can also find it in my foundation review section, which I actually don't have too many of, so I might start doing a few more foundation reviews. So leave some comments down below if there's any foundations which you guys would like me to review. So I've got this one, and I recently also bought the Charlotte Tilbury one, so I might just do a review on this foundation as well. I didn't do a first impression just because I feel like my first impression wouldn't have given my full opinion on the foundation. It would have just given you my kind of like initial reaction, but I wanted to give you guys a full review of exactly what I think of the foundation. So I'm still testing it out, so I will give that properly. But this one I have got I think it is a first impression, to be honest, but I can still give you my opinion on this. So I'm just going to take this foundation and I'm going to take this directly onto the beauty blender. Now, please be aware it's going to take a little bit longer to just come out. Oh, actually, it came out much quicker than the Charlotte Tilbury. Just because this is a new foundation, I've just taken it out of the packaging. And then I'm just going to start popping this all over my face. I love this. It is a medium coverage. I do believe it's a medium kind of like coverage. My best coverage foundation I've always felt is the Huda Beauty. So this is a very light to medium coverage. So if you are about that light to medium life, then I would definitely recommend this foundation. Honestly, you don't need a lot of foundation and it's super light. You can't even, like, literally, it feels so weightless. Whereas like the Huda Beauty, it is very overpowering and you can really, it's not lightweight. You can feel that you're wearing a foundation and a heavy foundation. But this one is super, super lightweight. Like, it just makes my face just seem really, really nice and light currently. And then I will be taking kind of like remainders onto my eyelids as well. And just pushing this in. And this just feels really nice and lightweight. I just absolutely love this foundation. I do feel that this foundation does oxidize though. So when I did use this foundation a little bit in the summer, I felt like this made my skin look really dark. But at the moment, it really like nicely matches to my skin. But I wouldn't bronze this as much as I would bronze like my other foundations. I would keep my bronzing a little bit on the low and not bronze as much, just because I feel like this does oxidize and it is going to get darker throughout the day. And then just because I said that this foundation does oxidize quite a bit, I will be using a very light concealer. So this is in the shade 5 from Maybelline. This is the Fit Me concealer. This is kind of like my go-to thing that I like to do, especially when I'm doing like a no makeup or a minimum makeup look, like a simpler makeup look. I love like my key areas to look really, really bright, and I really want like my highlighted areas to just look really nice and bright. So I do go in and apply this, but obviously if you guys don't want to have such bright areas, then you guys can always go for the shade which matches your foundation, which would be the correct shade that when you go in to buy some makeup from your like makeup store, they would recommend to go something which is lighter to your skin, which is like perfect for your skin. So just going to pat this in. I don't know if you guys can hear, but Harvey is in the back. He's actually just playing at some Play-Doh, and you can hear his like high-pitched voice. So Abneet's actually just having a nap, and Harvey is just playing with Juggy. So we've just done this thing where he's we bought him some Play-Doh just because he really wanted to play with some Play-Doh, and they play with Play-Doh in his nursery as well. So I did buy him some Play-Doh, but Play-Doh can be very, very, very messy. So I've actually just allowed him to play with Play-Doh until Avneet is asleep. And then we said to him, as soon as she wakes up, you're going to have to pack it away because it is messy and we can't really control her from not going like on the floor and doing those kind of things. So yeah, just patting this into my skin. So now I'm just going to go in with my Huda Beauty powder. We're just going to pat this onto the skin, just using the Beauty Blender again. And just kind of apply this wherever I've applied that concealer, just to help it set in and just to keep all of this area nice and bright. And just pushing this into my skin. There we go. And I'm not going to put too much of this on. Obviously I'm only doing like a simple makeup look. I'm actually just going to wipe this away straight away as well. So just using a flat brush, I'm just going to push this into my skin. And as you guys can see, like my nose area all looks quite bright, but we will go in and we'll just kind of like contour out the nose a little bit, just so it doesn't look too bright and it blends in with like the rest of the face. So we've only got this area kind of bright, but just pushing all of this bake in. And then I'm just taking my Hoola bronzer, which is just my Benefit bronzer. And I'm just going to use my brush. And this is just any old blending brush. This is the MB23 if you guys do want to know. But I'm just going to use the Hoola bronzer and just blend this into my crease of my eye. Just to kind of keep it nice and simple. I don't want to be applying any shadow. I do want to have it to just be nice, like cool tones, but I'm just brightening up my eyelid just a little bit, just because like I said, I feel like aging is getting to me, and plus I feel like my eyes are a little bit discolored compared to my normal. So I just usually like to push this into my lids. Then I'm just going to take a little bit and just on with the edge, just push them just quickly like onto my nose, just to kind of contour my nose. And then just using my blending brush, my beauty sponge, I am just going to push this all kind of like into my eyes as well. And then I'm just going to bronze up my cheeks quickly. When I do like heavy makeup, I usually contour my like bottoms, I contour the top, but like I said to you guys, this foundation does oxidize and I am just going for a simple look. I don't want to go too heavy on the makeup, so I'm not going to contour any of like the bottom of the chin area, which I usually do. I'm just going to keep it quick and simple and just go in with my blusher now. So I know this is meant to be simple makeup, and for some of you this still might be a bit extreme and this still might be like a lot of makeup, but like I said, like I've always mentioned to you guys can always skip some steps. You don't have to do every single step which I do in the makeup, so it's all up to you. You can obviously skip a lot of the steps. And then just taking my favorite blusher, which is the Milani Rose d'Oro, like my current go-to. I'm just going to apply this to my cheeks and just blush them away. So I love a good blusher, so I always feel like even if you are going in for a very minimalistic, simple look, blush is always nice because it adds a bit of texture to your cheeks and it just kind of defines your cheeks, defines your smile a little bit more. So when I do go in for a simple look, I always still like to apply some blusher. And now I am going to go in and just quickly do my eyebrows. And you guys know the drill that I just used my Revolution and Rachel Deleri palette. It's actually like breaking. This Christmas it was a lot because we had a lot of toys in this room and just cleaning up was a little bit crazy. So it just basically meant my palette kind of like fell on the floor. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go in and quickly do my brows. Okay, and this is my other eyebrow done. Sometimes I really feel like both my eyebrows look like two individual persons, but it's okay, they just look the way they do. But these are my eyebrows done, and just because I haven't had my eyebrows done in a hot minute, I am going to go in with some brow gel. So the brow gel I am using is the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel. I actually think I'm gonna have to also go back to using the Anastasia brow like a pomade or the brow powder rather than using the eyeshadow as well, just because I feel like the eyeshadow is no longer giving me like the correct look for my eyebrows. So I might just start going back to it. I actually cannot find it, so I need to rummage through my makeup and find my brow powder. But now that I have just done my eyebrows, we are nearly done with our makeup. Like this it is a kind of a simpler look of a makeup. It's not something too intense, so we're not going to go in with anything, no eyeliner or any of those sorts. And then I'm just going to go in with my favorite highlighter. You guys know this is the Rodeo Drive by Ofra Cosmetics. I literally will not use another highlighter. Maybe in the New Year I will start using a new highlighter. New Year, new highlighter maybe. But for New Year's Eve, and like I said, a nice simple New Year's Eve makeup, I will still use this. If I am taking pictures, I know that this will always shine through in my pictures, and it just gives me that beautiful glowy look. So just applying this a little bit just onto the temples as well, not too much because I don't want to look overpowering, and just a little bit on my Cupid's bow and just some onto my chin, and then just going to go back in with whatever's left and just kind of just push this onto here. So regardless if I am going for a simple look, I still always love to look highlighted. You guys know, especially if you guys watch me regularly, you guys know I love looking super highlighted. And now we are not too far away from finishing off the rest of the look. I'm going to first go in with this mascara. This is the L'Oreal Excess Mascara with whatever lashes I have got left on my lids. I'm just going to apply this on there. If you guys want, you guys could still go in and apply some really simple lashes. If you guys are really looking for that beautiful kind of a simple look, you guys can still go in, apply some really nice simple lashes. There is a couple of like Amazon brands that I did like, and there's also someone like, is it Doll Beauty or falselashes.co.uk or one of them, but you can buy like these Ardell pack of really simple lashes, which are really good for like everyday use, especially if you are that person who wants to wear lashes on like a day-to-day. Then I would recommend it. Like those are really nice. I won't be applying any lashes today because I wanted to kind of just do a very simple kind of stay at home everyday kind of makeup look. So this is kind of probably the makeup I will do on New Year's Eve if I want to do some makeup at home. But being kind of like everyone in their own houses, not going anywhere, probably won't apply any makeup at all. But yeah, this is usually like my stay at home, want to feel glam, or if I am just popping out to like the stores kind of quick makeup. I can usually apply this makeup within 5 to 10 minutes to tell you guys. Obviously today it's taken me a little bit longer just because I'm going into detail and telling you guys a little bit more, but usually I can do this makeup really quick. I'm going to go in with my lip combos. So the first thing I'm applying on my lips is this natural lip liner pencil from NYX. I've recently been loving this nude. It's like that pinky nude, and I just absolutely love this. It's so similar to like my skin tone, which I love about this. And it's actually, usually NYX's lip liners don't glide on this well really quickly. The only reason why it's gliding on so well and so quick is because I applied some Carmax onto my lips after I got out of the shower and after I did my skincare, just because my lips have been a little bit dry, just for being at home, not applying makeup for like the last week or two. So they were super dry, so with Carmax this always fixes my lips, so I've just applied some of this to my lips. So with this lip liner I usually like to apply the Stila liquid lipstick, but that's actually upstairs in my handbag now, so I'm just going to go in with like my other lipstick which I am going to apply. This is Stripped by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is very subtle and very light, so this matches this lip liner perfectly. So there we are. And just because this is a little bit lighter than the lip liner, it still gives my lips that kind of a contoured look. So this is also a matte lipstick, so we're just going to wait for this to dry a little bit matte. As you guys can see, this is a little bit more kind of like, it's just on the pinky side. So compared to my normal, like I always go in with my Kiko 533 pencil, and then I always go in with a burnt spice. That is more of like the brownie nude that I always apply to my lips, whereas this is more of the pinky nude. But yeah, so this is basically all of my makeup complete. I'm just going to go ahead and finish this makeup with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I absolutely love this. I keep saying that about like every single product, but I absolutely love this. It just really sets in all of my makeup. So we're just going to apply this all over my face and then just let this dry and do its wonders. And I am now just going to quickly go off camera and quickly sort out this hot mess, do my hair, chuck on a cute little top, and I shall be back in too. Okay guys, so I am back after just quickly doing my hair. My hair actually looks and feels really, really thick. So I have actually only just been washing my hair about, I think once every week, and sometimes not even that. Like I wash it after like a week and a couple of days a week, but that's just really helped to keep all of the natural oils in my hair. I know it might seem really dirty for you guys, but I don't go anywhere and I literally just keep my hair in a top knot literally about 90% of my week. So yeah, it just feels really nice and thick, but I don't know why I had to just quickly mention that. But this is the kind of finished look. It's just a very simple makeup look. Like I said to you guys, I wanted to do a look for New Year's Eve this year which was practical. We know that, you know, there's going to be more than half, majority of us will not be leaving the houses for New Year's Eve this year. So I just wanted to create something very kind of minimalistic, something very simple, and something which is going to be doable. Something I feel like most of us will, how can I say, like we can connect to. We just won't be able to connect to a very glam heavy look. If you guys still want to see a very heavy makeup look, then I can still create one, and I may still create one as well. But for the time being, just because we are so close to New Year's Eve, I wanted to just bring out my basic simple makeup look. So as I mentioned, this is a look that I go for if I'm going to be doing like a stay at home glam, if I'm just going to go quick shopping outside, or I'm just going somewhere where I just don't want to do a hell load of face of makeup and I just want to kind of keep it nice and simple. This is the look which I always go for. So far I'm actually really loving the formula of the NARS as well. I just feel like this hasn't actually oxidized as much as the other NARS foundation I felt like did. Maybe because I haven't bronzed up my face too much. and everything just looks really nice and just simple. But this is how the look turns out, guys, and I really hope you guys enjoyed watching me create this super easy, quick and simple makeup look. If you guys did enjoy this look, then please, if you guys aren't, please be sure to be subscribed down below as well. Be subscribed to my channel, and whilst you're there, hit on the notification bell as well, so every time I upload a new video you guys will be made aware. But that is going to be it from me for now, and hopefully I shall see every single one of you in my next one. Bye guys.